It was supposed to be a February getaway for Howard Van and his family. Airplane tickets on Southwest Airlines from BWI Airport to Tampa, Florida. But days before they were supposed to leave, and just as coronavirus was hitting the U.S., Howard and his wife got sick with a fever and chills.
Were you worried that you might have COVID?
We had all the classic symptoms, but we would never know we had or not because there was no testing available to the general public at that time.
So you were just trying to do the safe thing?
Absolutely. For us as a family and for other passengers on that flight.
Howard canceled his flight, and Southwest issued him travel credits, more than $1,600 in all. But those travel credits were set to expire in mid-December.
And it became almost like a financial ticking time bomb.
Howard called Southwest and asked for an extension, especially since his wife and his sister-in-law are both frontline healthcare workers, asked by their employers not to travel.
Because of their current policy, they were unable to grant me that request.
That Southwest policy says only travel credits issued on or after March 1st can be extended. Howard asked customer service to make an exception, posting his appeal to Southwest Airlines, writing, quote, "The current Southwest policy is hurting frontline medical professionals during a time when they are sacrificing the most to keep everyone safe." But Southwest wouldn't budge. A customer service rep writing back, "We're sorry for any disappointment surrounding the fare rules y'all chose to purchase." Howard said the best Southwest could do was charge him $100 to extend that travel credit deadline, meaning he could sink another $500 into a trip he didn't know when his family could safely take, or lose the $1,600 in airfare altogether.
I mean, for our family, that's a lot of money. That's money we could use to buy groceries, to invest in our college funds, to buy Christmas presents for our kids.
Howard asked WUSA 9 for help. So we wrote to 3 of Southwest's biggest competitors to see what their policies were. United and Delta told us they're offering up to 2 years to use travel credits into 2022, even if they were issued before March 1st, when coronavirus really started to rise in the US. American Airlines said its written policy also lays out a March 1st deadline for extensions to travel credits. American added it works with all their customers individually, knowing everyone's situations are different during this time. So what about Southwest? A spokesman told us it had, quote, "some of the most customer-friendly policies in the airline industry," adding, "While we implemented changes effective March 1st, our customer relations team is happy to work with customers on a one-on-one basis whose travel may have been impacted prior to that date." But Howard Van says Southwest refused to grant his request for an exemption until we got involved, when Howard says a Southwest corporate rep called him with a solution, exchanging his $1,600 worth of travel credits for airline points so he could rebook when they were ready.
Without your help advocating for us, we would not be in the position that we're in right now. And I don't know if other people have that same resource or that same advocacy.
Airlines for America, which advocates on behalf of airlines, told me people have to understand COVID-19 has crushed airlines financially, some running through as much as $180 million a day just to stay up and running. In fact, between January and October of this year, Airlines for America saying that airlines have already given back about $12 billion in refunds. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.